folks, this is Sam of B Sharp Guitars, and I have with me today a Jackson. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of space in here. This is a King V. This is from their JS series. It's basically their beginners or more budget-friendly line of guitars, made over in India. Let's see. Don't know exact wood. Well, we can probably say neck is maple and the fretboard is rosewood. As far as the body itself, I know I play a lot of the Jackson Indian guitars, and they usually come from usually made out of like basswood. But anyway, kind of moving on. A little bit of a background for those who do not know what Jackson is. Part of the 1% watching this. Essentially, they started in California. Made it as a custom shop. Started making guitars, and well, they're originally called Charvel, but no, they're Mr. Charvel. Sold to a gentleman named Grover Jackson, and well, there's one famous guitar player, well, up and coming at the time, I should say, Randy Rhoads, designed this rather kind of like offset looking V, where one tip was longer than the other, and it was such outlandish design, they didn't want to press the name, so Grover Jackson, sold it as a Jackson guitar. And of course, Randy Rhoads, played for Ozzy, got big, and well, Jackson guitars started kind of getting big as well, and kind of been known for a lot of hard rock and metal. As far as this particular design, the King V, the more symmetrical V, its probably most famous player would be Dave Mustaine of Megadeth. Back when he was playing for, playing with Jackson guitars, before he made the jump to ESP, and then I think jumped to Dean guitars. So, a little bit of history on that model. So, like I said, the J series is essentially like a beginner's or, the more budget-friendly. But I have to say, it's still pretty solid. And as a Jackson player, I got a couple of these, and, have a lot of bandmates and friends who played them, and we're not going to complain a whole lot. They're just really have a more simplistic design. As you can see, you got the string through with the tailpiece. So, no fun, fancy tremolos and like a Floyd Rose, got breakdown, unscrewed, that whole mess. You got volume tone, you got your stock pickups, which a lot of people I know like to switch them out for some Duncans or some EMGs. Now, the only design issue I have is with where the jack is at. Because usually if I'm playing V sitting down, I use like the classic guitar, position. I might have something to elevate the foot. And of course, the jack here, the cable is like, stabbing into the thigh. Now this can probably be solved if you use a right angle jack into there, or if you just have some, strap just hold up a little bit more. And just a minor, annoyance more than anything else. And still in pretty good shape. Nice thing I like here is, especially when it comes to used Jacksons, the common thing is usually get some chipping, at the tips. This beauty doesn't. Only thing I'm seeing is just a little, right there, a little bit of abrasion. That's just about it. I mean, you can barely see it. I mean, you just basically just gotta hold it up to your eyes to see it. But that's just about it. It does come in a gig bag. It's a Gibson gig bag, meant for a flying V, but personal experience, it's still going to hold up just fine. So that's just about all there is to it. So anyway, I am Sam with B Sharp Guitars, over and out.